We have got a lot to get done today, so thank you for joining me. We're going to get right into it. We are loading up the Massey and heading about 70 miles out to the hay ground. The tractors we have out there are tied up. They are too busy to keep dropping implements and using them, so we're taking the Massey to load with. We got to get up some small squares, and there's going to be a road bump or two along the way, so let's get going. Trucking. Just fueling.
My plane went up in smoke.
Why is that?
They got their loader assembly on Larry's tractor. He helped move all this field.
Yeah.
And he was, I thought he said 10 miles. And he said the front end went out of it this morning.
So what went where?
He's got that huge case that was, not the huge one, but the medium-sized one, with the 4 tires in back, 4 in front. The front end went out this morning. It's out in the field.
Alright, we got the tractor dropped off where it's going to be for the next little while, so now we're going to go start moving some hay. Do you need a tire?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know it did that. It was just low earlier.
Yeah. It's a little low. It's beyond a little low. Perfect. Just keep these 3 on your left, okay? Stay straight with this tire track. You're doing great.
Oh, yeah! The bright idea was to make...
Can we drive over there, or do we need to go around it?
We can drive. There is a little bit of a ditch there.
Fence post! Oh God! Lost one! No!
Hey!
Stop!
Whoa.
We just lost quite a few.
Sorry. Deeper than I thought it was.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Let's go unload these. We'll come back and get these. Yeah, we're worried about it. Started kind of trimming off the... I'm sorry, guys. That's my fault.
It happens.
First time I'd been through there, I thought we should go through there. Sit down, boys.
What is that, a Workmaster? Power Master? It looks newer than a Jubilee.
Yeah, I don't know that much about them.
I used to, but it's been a long time. Like this right here,
It
this
was just moving an hour ago.
This is an accessory. This isn't factory. They're not super rare, but you don't see them all the time, that little pre-cleaner. This is a Golden Jubilee. I'm almost positive because of that emblem. So this would be a 1953. This would have been the replacement for the Ford 8N. The NAA in 53, also known as a Golden Jubilee. In 54, it went to the NAA. Wow. If I remember right. I was Lance's age when I was absolutely obsessed with everything Ford. The cars, the tractors, Henry Ford.
We'll just back right in.
I wore out every book on Henry Ford the library had. Alright, I know some of you guys watching this video recognize exactly what this tractor is. So if you have heard me guess 53, 54, NAA Golden Jubilee, comment down below and tell me what you think. And there's an old post hole digger. I think that's one of the old, no, that's not one of the Continentals. They had one that had a hoop over it that dropped straight down. This is, that's a Dan user though. Old Dan user, but. I'm gonna lose those. I'm gonna put them on top of my head and still lose them.
I feel like you can do it. I am so sorry, guys. There you go. That's all you gotta do. Drag it up. We'll go a different way.
Okay.
There's a road over here that
Perfect.
will go out.
That's a great thing about a stick shift. Throw her in 4 low, low gear, and just let it do its thing.
It's one of those things that usually you carry a spare, you know, it's not like you carry a spare engine, you know, and I don't really.
I'm gonna mount my trailer spare somewhere. I gotta get it on the trailer permanently. Oh, we gonna lose anything? Please don't lose anything this time. Made it! Not a bad looking stack though.
Oh man, I'm excited. Out of the weather.
Yep. All right, so we just wrapped up. We got all our small squares picked up out of the field, got them over there in the barn. I walked back to the pickup over here ready to get in, and I look in the window. Looks like a ag supply sales rep has been in the neighborhood. He could have at least waved, man. We would have come over and said hello. Load it up. This is going well. Oh, that looks bad. Oh yeah, that's a bad time. Yeehaw! Oh good, I get to do this in a cactus. You know, as I was leaving, that little voice in the back of my head said, you should really take the hydraulic floor jack, or at least a bottle jack. And you know what I did? Yeah, not that would be what I did. I knew I should have grabbed that jack, but I didn't do it. Oh well, at least I have this. Could be worse. Ugh. I didn't even lay in the cactus. Good for me. It's the small things, folks, small things. Man, I gotta put a bottle jack on this. I gotta put a floor jack on this trailer. A bottle jack wouldn't do me any good even if I had it. Bottle jack wouldn't fit in here. I had one when I left home, and it's in the cab of that Massey right now, doing me absolutely no good. Isn't that how it goes? All right, guys, a good Samaritan with a bottle jack, a hydraulic jack, just stopped. He doesn't really want to be on camera, so I'm going to respect that. Put you guys right here. I'll catch up with you when we have the tire.
Thank you.
Taking it easy. We got off the side of the road. A super nice guy named Jason stopped. Jason had just blown a tire himself earlier today, so he had a small bottle jack in his pickup and a little scrap of metal, and the bottle jack he had was not big enough to pick up this loaded trailer. The spare tire jack I had was certainly not big enough to pick up this loaded trailer, but between the two of them we were able to support the axle. And once I got the blown tire off, I used that scrap of metal and a board and just dug a hole. I mean, I couldn't get the trailer to go up anymore, so I made the dirt go down. Either way, I was really fortunate that the ground was so sandy and I was able to do that with just a little piece of metal. The spare, I'm not real happy with. It's a little lower than what it should be on air pressure, so we're just cruising at about 50. That's exactly where I have cruise set, by the way, and there is about to be a line of cars to go around me that have been stuck for the last few miles, because this is a 70-mile-an-hour road, and we're not doing 70 miles an hour. We're back at the house after a pretty typical day, believe it or not. We got the tractor moved, we got our small bales picked up, we got our trailer load of round bales brought home that I really don't know how I'm going to unload just yet with no tractor here. Maybe I can get the old backhoe running and we'll use it. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. More later.